Another block of Tartarus is down, and thanks to Koromaru being on the team, I can now hang out with Akanari. Yup, I got your pen. I probably should have read what he was saying. I remember you. You're the guy who was playing with the elementary school girl. She was very bright. Her face shone with the warm light of a new life. And then there's me, cooped up in the hospital, struggling to breathe. Compared to her light, I'm but a vanishing shadow. Misery is a harsh mistress. I feel as though I'm lying in an unyielding darkness. Can you understand how I feel? No, I can't. I didn't think so. Any day now, I'm going to die. I have a genetic disease without any known cure. Unless you're in my situation, you can't understand what it's like. But I prefer it that way. I wouldn't wish this on anyone. There isn't anything you can do to slow this down or make things better. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to depress you or anything. I haven't spoken to someone my own age in a long time. It's natural for those in darkness to yearn for the world of light. I'm glad we could meet, though. If there's a God, I'll be able to thank him soon enough. However, I would rather you not come here ever again. You only live once, right? So why waste your life among the dying? Goodbye.
Welcome back.
I was just talking to everyone about what to do with Koromaru. It's about his exercise. Could you take him out for a walk at night? If he seems to need one? Sure, I got nothing to do at night. I don't want to hear that your grades have fallen because you are spending too much time in Tartarus. There will be nothing I can do to help you. So, study hard and do your best in summer school. Where's the dog? Get another dialogue that barely changes. Let's go for a walk. Lucky charm. Oh, well, there's answers my question I was about to ask. When does summer school start? I know it's hot, everyone, but let's just try and get through class. Focus, pocus. You must all... Jesus Christ. Alright. You must all be very curious students to be taking this course over the summer. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Well, let's talk about something interesting today. All you future magicians will want to pay close attention. Today's subject is tarot. That's right, those cards often used in fortune telling. Originating in 15th century Europe as a normal playing cards, tarot cards evolved into tools of divination. A variety of different versions of tarot card decks exist, including the Marcel and Rider decks. But today, in respect of the great magician Crowley, we will be using the Thoth deck. First, let's talk about the composition of the deck. The modern 78 card tarot deck is divided into two parts. There are 22 major arcana, the face cards, and 56 minor arcana of numbered cards. The minor arcana are also sometimes called pips. The major arcana feature a variety of illustrations on their faces, beginning with the Fool and ending with the World. They tell a story in numerical order that is a metaphor of an individual's journey through life. Each major arcana represents a stage on that journey, an experience that the individual must incorporate to realize oneness. They are all important, so let's take a look at each of the 22 cards one by one. The first card, number 0, is the Fool. It represents the beginning and suggests infinite possibilities. The next card, the Magician, represents action and initiative, but also immaturity. The Priestess represents contemplation and inner knowledge. The Empress represents motherhood and the life it brings forth. The Emperor is an imposing card. It represents fathering and relates to leadership and decision-making skills. The Hierophant represents formality and knowledge and stands for religion. The Lover's card represents choice. Here, the individual's consciousness has finally surfaced. The Chariot represents victory for the individual, but only a momentary one. Justice represents the knowledge of what is right and what is wrong. The Hermit represents the individual's search for answers by looking inward, deep inside his heart. Fortune represents fate and the opportunities that come with it. Strength represents both passion and self-control. It is depicted as power with reason. The Hanged Man reflects the individual's inability to take action. Spiritual death awaits the individual with the 13th card, which is aptly named Death. Death is considered a transitional card. The old ends and the new begins. Now let us continue along the path of following the transition. Temperance is the balancing of opposites. Opening his eyes to the world allows the individual to grow. And as the Devil represents, he then faces temptation. At the Tower, his values collapse on him. It seems as if he no longer has anything to believe in, but he then finds a glimmer of hope, represented by the star, and he is suffused with a serene calm. This bliss makes him vulnerable to the illusions of the moon. Fear arises, and he follows the dim path in his heart with trepidation. But he is rewarded with a bright future, represented by the sun, which signifies true achievement. Judgment awaits the individual at the end of his journey, as he looks back on the path he has traveled. The final card is the World, which represents the individual's full awareness of his place in the world. That is the growth of an individual as explained by the tarot cards. Perhaps all this talk about your life doesn't hit home with you young folks just yet, huh? Now you can use all 78 cards to divine the future in detail, but most people only use the 22 major arcana. Okay, next let's talk about how to tell fortunes using the major arcana. First, you'll need to shuffle the cards. If a card is reversed, its meaning will change, so it's important. A Miss Eriko Karashima could tell you about that as well. Every persona user is 100% compatible with the Fool and the World Arcana personas. Now let us begin. How are y'all handling the heat? I could brew you some of my special tea if you like. Now let's continue with our special summer study, the truth behind magic. I'll be talking about Kabbalah. I assume all of you have at least heard of Kabbalah, yes? It is known as the mystical study of the Hebrew scriptures, but as I've mentioned before, it has had a great impact on Western sorcery. It has been said that to learn the secrets of magic, first you must truly understand Kabbalah. So, who was the person who formed this incredible ideology known as Kabbalah? Well, according to legend, it was Moses. Yes, that Moses. The Moses who gave us the 10 Commandments and split the Red Sea. But in reality, it was formulated by a group of rabbis long ago. However, because it consists of such a complicated coded system, Kabbalah did not become known to the Western world until much later. Now, it is important to note that there are many different ancient methods of deciphering Kabbalah. For example, there is gematria, the interpretation of text by replacing letters with the numbers they represent. There is notarikon, where you take a letter from each word to form another sentence or thought. There is also temura, a method where letters of words are replaced, thereby giving the sentence a new meaning. All these different methods make it difficult to fully comprehend Kabbalah. Now, one of the most important ideas of Kabbalah is the Tree of Life, formed of the 10 Sephirot. Most illustrations depict it as a chart shaped like a tree. The 10 stages represented by this Sephirot and the 22 paths connecting them represent the stages of creation God formed from his own will, as well as the direction in which humanity should evolve. Where do we come from? Where are we going? The answer lies in the Sephiroth. When training your magic, it's important to picture the Sephiroth every so often. And when you are meditating, you should focus on the Sephiroth as well. If life was a test, the Sephiroth would be the basic questions. All aspiring magicians should know them. So if you're looking for inspiration, try your hand at the Sephiroth. By the way, did you all notice that I said there were 22 paths? Yes, that's right. The same number as the major arcana I spoke about earlier. Now, continuing on, according to the Sephiroth, the world is broken up into 4 stages. Oh, before I forget, I will be giving supplementary... That's the word that fucks me up. Supplementary lessons at the nurse's office, starting in the 2nd term. I'm thinking of doing demonstrations of using Taro. But I won't have time for that during the lecture. If you're interested, stop by after school. Everyone is welcome. Bit of lore dropping there, I guess. There's gonna be a summer festival at the shrine tomorrow. You going? Definitely. Really? Well, I probably won't go. I'm in a bit of a financial crisis. Plus, I don't have anyone else to go with. Huh? Our senpai went out again. Where do they get the energy? I'm so tired, I think I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. So we can't go to Tartarus. I didn't mean to click that. Sports festival. La, 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 la. I have learned the meaning of the summer festival. It seems like a very interesting event. I am looking forward to wearing the special item of clothing called a yukata. This will be a new experience for me. I'll go with I guess. Torma-san seems very happy. He'll be able to go on his walks and come here with his friends. Or he's able. This must be where the summer festival I have heard about will be held. For what reason it is required to clothe oneself in a yukata? I would like to infiltrate the site tomorrow to investigate this matter further. Shall we return to the dorm? No item? Bleh. Summer vacation continues. Come to think of it, there's a summer festival going on at Naganaki Shrine. Oh, hi Makoto. This is Yukari. Hey, did you know that the summer festival is being held at the Naganaki Shrine? Wanna go with me? Sure. Really? Great. Did they cut out the Joker mask from the background? Probably. Because in the PS2 version, there's a Joker mask from Persona 2. Not there in Reload, though. Ow! But the Featherman mask is still there. Of course. Oh, that yukata is so cute. I didn't know they'd make ones like that. I should have looked harder. You look good already. What? Why, thank you. I didn't expect you to say that, so I bit my tongue. It was nice of you, though. Yukatas are pretty skimpy, if you ask me. They're nice in warm weather, but they don't offer much protection. And they take some getting used to. I guess women in the old days were just tougher. Smells good. Guess it's dinner time, huh? That explains why I'm so hungry. Hey, Makoto-kun, would you like to get some takoyaki? I don't think I can finish it by myself, so will you help me? Excuse me! 1 order of takoyaki, please. Can I have an extra seaweed and shaved bonito? And easy on the mayo. Coming right up! I'll be ready in just a sec. Here you go. I gave you an extra one. Good luck with your boyfriend. Thanks! She seemed excited. Did you hear that? She called you my boyfriend. Hikari's eating the takoyaki. It hates. He's talking with a mouthful, trying to say something. Sorry, I shouldn't have talked while I was eating. I was trying to say that it tastes like Octopia's. You know, the place by the station. Maybe she works at both places. Either way, it tastes good. We walked around the different shops together. Ooh, check out the mask. Never seen those before. Hey, there's a dog mask. Wait, doesn't it look like Coral-chan? Oh yeah, this is his real home. That must be why there's a mask that looks like him. Although the shop isn't really related to the shrine, maybe I'm just imagining the similarity. Hi you two, would you like to play Lucky Draw? All you do is pick a ball. It's easy, and everyone's a winner. A game, huh? Wanna give it a try? He says everyone's a winner. I'll watch. Pick from the bottom. Now, let's see what you actually won? How's that I mean, congratulations. Well, here's your prize. You won a Jack Frost doll. Hee-ho! Mothman's coming for his place as the mascot, though. Wow, Makoto-kun. I didn't think you could actually win at a place like this. This is probably the first time I've seen someone walk away with a prize. I was hoping we see some of our classmates here, but I guess not. I have to admit, I'm a little disappointed. But we had all fun anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. I had a great time today. We should go somewhere else sometime soon. Summer vacation continues. People in Tartarus? Nope. We're done talking, dude. That's a Monday. I probably should have just went with him anyway. Oops. Well, maybe I can start the starter arcana. So in that case, Elizabeth. I can start Moon too. How many slots do I got? I got room. So I got Lovers, Sun, Hanged, Priestess, Fortune. Who's... oh, okay. Emperor. Hierophant's almost done. So I need a Sun and a Moon. Or a Star and a Moon. Oh, I can also hang out with Elizabeth too. And that doesn't take up time. I already got Sun. I need a Moon. Grr. Well, let's go hang out with Elizabeth since I'm here. Ah! I've been expecting you. Shall we be on our way? This is all voice though, so hell yeah.
This facility is very similar to a temple. It is a shrine. Now that I'm actually here, I sense mysterious presences, but they are markedly different than shadows. Well then, I shall first observe the local traditions and worship at the shrine. I have finally finished presenting my offering. Though I usually do not reside in this world, I wonder if I too may receive divine grace. I wonder, this system of monetary offerings is very similar to that of the wishing fountain. There are many places in your world for supplicants to request good fortune. You live in a wondrous place. Could those paper strips tied there be... As I thought, they're paper fortunes. I've heard of this game, where people entrust their destiny to a slip of paper and exult in the risk. I see. There are many possible destinies written on them. Well then, I'd like to experiment with this for myself. Please wait here while I work on obtaining all of them. Excuse me, I've been curious ever since we arrived, but what are those things over there? If memory serves, these are a slide and a jungle gem. The inner self is exposed to any true god, Their magnanimity of spirit excuses all. And that being the case, yay! Intriguing. One must first claw one's way to the top before relaxing in luxury. This playground equipment teaches a profound lesson on the true way of the world.
Try something else.
That was a lot of fun. I'd definitely like for you to continue the lessons and teach me to play with the other equipment. Our next goal, I think, should be the proper use of this jungle gym over here. I can't get out. Oh, this is so hard to balance on. Today was even more enjoyable than our other excursions out. To be honest, I've wondered lately, is this world enjoyable to me simply because of the novelty of the stimuli it presents? It could also be that perhaps I may, in truth, be enjoying our time together because we are together. In any event, I believe I'll open negotiations with my master to bring a horizontal bar into our room. I'd like to accompany you again sometime, if you wouldn't mind.
Ba-da-ba. Thank you for answering my quest. Well then, thank you for showing me around Naganaki Shrine. I must say that the harmony between religion and recreation was indeed superb. I am currently in negotiations with my master about introducing a set of horizontal bars here. If I should win his favor, please stop by to make use of them. And yes, and for your reward, yes, I have something very special for you. With this, you can fuse Thoth. He comes in the form of a beast, yet possesses knowledge beyond that of any human. Try him out and see for yourself the wisdom it may grant you. I'd like it if I could walk with you again in our world someday. Book of the Ancients. Hey, Junpei. There aren't any lost around now, so it's all good, but pretty soon, man, they're gonna start coming out of nowhere. I'm sick of doing the same thing over and over. Let's kill all the shadows and finish this. Well, we're right here. What? Don't look at me while I'm eating. You're making me feel self-conscious. Ah, you spoiled the moment. I can't savor the flavor of my limited edition gourmet sandwich with you here. Seems you were able to distract him from his limited edition gourmet sandwich because of your charm. What do you want? What are you eating? Oh, you're curious. Do you consider yourself a gourmet? Is that possible? A slim guy like you? Prove it. If you can pass my gourmet quiz, then I'll believe you. What shall I ask? I don't want to make it too difficult. Just trying to think. Here, I swallowed it. The quiz begins. The first question is a freebie. What's the most popular drink at the cafe over there? Fairmount coffee. Correct. Question 2. What's the color of the mascot Wild Duck Burger? Green? Alright, pretty good. What is the secret menu in Haragaku? Dumplings. Wrong. Strip mall. Kari Fuga. It's getting so hot outside. You could get heat strokes just sitting outside at night. I better hurry up and finish my shopping so I can get home. It's convenient for a shopping mall to be near the dorm, isn't it? On hot days, you don't have to spend as much time walking out in the sun. Wow, there's nothing to do. Oh, no, here we go. bum, bum. I can't handle it anymore. God damn it. Here we go. Mom and Dad just keep fighting. I yelled at them to please stop fighting so much, but they just told me to leave them alone. So I made up my mind. I have to run away from home. Calm down. You're right, there's no time to be selfish. But I made up my mind and I'm going to run away. I better start packing soon. So, what do you think I need to pack if I'm running away from home? I'll need lots of snacks, right? What about my health insurance card? That should be enough. Really? Wow, running away is easier than I thought. Now I just have to decide when I can sneak out. Either way, I'm gonna try. Don't worry, I'm gonna be just fine, okay? I'm gonna miss you though. It won't be easy to be alone. Once I run away, Mom and Dad will have to work together to find me. This is gonna be great. It takes a lot of hard work to get ready to run away.
Oh, hey!
It's so hot. I hate this weather. Don't you agree? Brutal. It's always like this during this time of year. Anyway, there won't be another full moon until September, right after summer break ends. It's like planning for exams, huh? Well, at least there are only 4 shadows left. We have to hang in there. Alright. Stopping here. Thanks for watching.